Now here's an exciting thought.
Yeah.
Is an inventory shortage coming to an end at car dealerships?
Oh, let's hope so. It's been dragging on for years, pushing car prices to record high territory, but there are signs things may be improving. We've got Jerry Reynolds, host of Car Pro USA radio show, live with us this morning. It's great to see you.
Good morning, Melissa. Good morning, Sally. How are y'all?
Oh, we're doing well, thank you.
Good.
Well, what is the current situation at dealerships? Is inventory really going back up?
Oh, yeah. For most, it's coming up dramatically fast. I mean, it's been shocking what we've seen in just the first 2 months of 2023. There's still a couple of places. The Honda dealers and the Toyota dealers are still suffering some. But for the domestics, by and large, they've got actually, in some cases, too much inventory.
Too much sounds like a good thing if you're in the market. Does that mean we can get better prices?
Yeah, it does. It also means that when cars stack up on dealers' lots, the automakers have to put incentives out there to help the dealers to move them so that they'll reorder what they sell. And so right now we're seeing much better incentives for vehicles, especially pickups right now. It's truck month for most of the truck manufacturers in Texas, and that'll run through the end of March. Generally, that's the best incentives of the year for trucks, and so far it's working out that way.
So for someone who's looking at buying a new car for the first time in a while, what's your best piece of advice for that person, Jerry?
Well, it's competitive now. The dealers are really cutting prices. They're raising their discounts. If somebody shopped 6 months ago, or maybe even as recent as December, you know, they were looking at paying MSRP for the new car that they wanted, and that's changed. Prices are coming down, discounts are going up, incentives are going up. That's all good news for consumers in the market for a car.
So can you compare that because of those incentives? Because before it seemed like your best deal was to get a fairly new pre-owned car with low mileage. You're going to get the best bet. But if you've got all these incentives going on, maybe even a better interest rate, what is your advice of trying to figure out which way to go?
You know, look at both. Certified pre-owned cars were a huge thing when new car inventory was so short in supply. The dealers had to sell something. I mean, they open their doors every day and they've got no new cars sitting out there. They got to do something to make a living. So that drove up prices on used cars. We saw those wane a little bit at the end of last year, and now they've sort of leveled off. So the lesson here is, if you've got a trade-in, you're still going to get good money for it. If you're out in the market without a trade-in, you really got to shop new versus certified. In some cases, new is going to be cheaper.
Interest rates are still sky high too, Jerry. Is anyone doing the 0% offers?
Yeah, we're seeing a lot of that right now. A lot of the trucks have got 0%. Some of the SUVs, car incentives are good. A lot of 0 to 1% interest rates out there. The one thing we haven't seen yet, which could hurt some people, is we haven't seen much in the way of leasing incentives. So if you're a person who leases again and again and again, right now is probably not the time for you.
All right. Well, thanks for breaking it all down for us. I think we have it down. I'm actually in the market very soon for a teenager, and so now I've got all my notes thanks to you of how I'm going about this. So good to see you as always. Thanks for the ideas and all the tips.
Y'all too. Take care.
All right, take care of you.
I thought you were going to say for yourself, but I know you're actually putting off yourself.
Are you kidding?
Because you do need a new car.
Has 150,000 miles because I have 2 teenage boys, and their insurance costs more than the car payment. Yikes.
They're going before you now.
The kids, you know, they roll the roost. What can I say?
And Mike's got new 16-year-olds at his house.
Yes,
Well,
Melissa,
you know the drill.
Melissa, I feel the pain. I have one daughter who got her driver's license so far. Her twin sister didn't even get hers yet. $160 a month for the insurance, no extra car or anything, just because she lives in our house.
There you go.
Yikes.
It's painful.